Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming and joining me for another video. So guys, it is cash stuffing day. I'm going to do my weekly wallets, and then I have got £25 this time from my Vinted sales. I've got £29.50 in there at the in total, but I thought, you know what, I'll stick with the 25. We can leave the rest to one side, and then we can always add some other side hustle money to that if we get a chance. So yes, so we've got £25 that I'm going to put into sinking funds using the Uno cards after that. So we'll start off with these. So we will get the black binders out that's got our weekly cash in. So as always, I just stuff £10 into groceries of actual cash. It does come out of the bank, and then obviously I can just change that out for whatever's left over to give me a little bit of actual cash to carry with me during the week. So that is that. So fuel is getting 20. I thought there was more in there then. This will need to be going because I'm now below half a tank, so that will need filling this week. Spending money, right? So if you haven't been with me before, I have a dice challenge with a 20-sided dice for my spending money. Last week was the full 20. Whatever the dice tells me, I put into the challenge, and whatever's left over is mine for the week. So hopefully it'll be less than 20. Oh, yeah, 5. And I have got 5 left on there as well. So the problem I'm going to have, aren't I can just see it coming, is there is only £2 in there. So let me have a look and see if I've got enough to swap out. No, they're all 20s. Oh, and that's a 10. They're 20s. So let me have a look in, see if I've got some 10s that I can swap, although it'll need to be more than that, won't it? This is the bit that I always think, oh, it's going to be a real pain. So what have we got in healthcare? So I'll swap 2 10s for a 20 to start with. So we can put that into healthcare, and then we'll see if we can find a couple of 5s from somewhere to swap. Because that's to go in there, that's out of there. No, that's 10s. They're 10s. Oh, that needs to go in my bank to bank. What have we got in here? No, that's a 10 as well. We're having the same issues that we had last week. So let's have a look. Have we got miscellaneous? I can't touch because I need those 5s. So the holidays. Nope. That's only got a 5er in. As does that. They're 10s. That's 10 and a 5. Right, okay, so we're going to have to... Oh, have a look in here. What have I got? See if I've got like £10 worth of change. We might be lucky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, here we go, 9 and 10. So that's 110 in there. There we go. And I'm just going to swap the £5 note that I've got in my back to bank for £5 £5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the back to bank envelope is kind of busting at the seams at the minute of change. So, right, we've now got the 20. So, where is it? Oh, I've put it away. So, we have got the £20 out of my spending envelope and it's a 5, so I need 15 back. So I'm going to take the 15 out of there, and then in here we put the £5 coins and that £20 note. Complicated. It's the other thing I need to do alongside getting some £5 notes when I go to the post office. I also need to get some pound coins so that I can ensure that I've got some funds for that. So that is fine. So that's the £5 signed off. So that's my spends, which is great because that's 15 quid I've got this week. So that's great stuff. And then miscellaneous is getting £5 as always. And that is in there. So that is my weekly wallet all stuffed. So I'm going to put the binders away just for now, because then I have got £25, which again, I haven't got enough £5 notes to swap over, but we are going to do them with the Uno card stuff. So I use £5 at a time. So that's 2, 4, 5 cards that I can use. And I've got my, what is left of my Uno cards here. So yeah, so we're getting there with these. It's getting lower. So again, if you haven't joined me before, I use a pack of Uno cards at the moment for my sinking fund stuff in. I have kind of a nice little list here, and it's just a way of ensuring that everywhere gets sort of a fair share. So card number 1 is a wild card, which is Slimming World. So that's great. I'll just put that £5 over there. Then we have a reverse card, so that's going into gifts. And 0, which is Christmas, so that's great. And then the last 2, we have number 1, which is car insurance. And the last one is 1 again, which is car insurance. So that's great. That's a nice little rearrange. We'll pop the used Uno cards away and put those to one side. So that is all good. So we will get out the black binder again, and we'll just go through the sinking funds as well as we go. So emergency fund gets stuffed every month, and that currently has £400 in it, so that's all great. Credit card we don't worry about till the end of the month, but we'll see how we are. Holidays isn't getting anything, but it has got at the moment 100, 20, 40, 60, 75. I did have a bit of an issue this week. So my other half works for one of the train companies. And so because of that, I can get free train travel when I travel with him on his company, which does go from sort of like where we live down to London. So it's great. So he reserved our seats in first class. Brilliant. And then the drivers announced their strike dates. And they are striking on the day we are going down. So it doesn't look like there is going to be any trains that day. Never mind one that's going to get us there. So we looked at all of the different options, and we've opted to get a National Express coach down. So I'm going to get my uncle to drop us off in Leeds, because there is more buses from there, and that will sort of get us there. It has cost us quite a bit more. Obviously it would have been free. For 2 of us it's cost £70 odd. So when I go and get my euros with whatever's left from here, I'm going to pay him what's owing on that. So that will all be gone. So yeah, a little bit of a stressful day this week. Boiler isn't getting anything, and it's got £5 in it. Christmas is getting £5. And the amazing thing is, I've got a £5 in there. So I'm going to take that 5 out and put the 10 in. So we have got... I'm not going to count this out exactly because now that I've started spending out of it, it will start to decrease, but we'll work out at the end of the month exactly how much I've sort of saved, if that makes sense. So that's great. So car insurance is getting £10. So anybody think I'd organise this again? So I've now got 10, 20, 30, 40. Again, it's nowhere near what I want it to be. I really wanted it to be more towards the 500 sort of mark, but at the end of the day, there's not a lot I can do about it. So what I'll do is once once it's due in February, we will look at whether to just keep the money that I've got in here or to distribute it out and start from zero. We'll just sort of wait and see. Spar Fund has got £15 in it, and that's not getting anything obviously today. And then my purple wallet. So car maintenance is empty and is staying empty this week. Hair and Beauty has got £5 in it, because obviously I've used it for my hair last weekend. So, Date Night, as you can see, has literally just got a few pence in it now. 1, 2, yeah, we've probably got maybe close to £3 in there. It's staying there just till the end of the month, and then we'll work it out. Obviously I did use some of the money for sort of social things this week, and we haven't sort of taken it off there yet, so we'll leave it at that. Gifts is getting £5, which is great, because I have actually taken £10, £20 out of my gifts envelope and put it into the bank, because there's one present left that I want to get my other half for his birthday, and when I went into the shop they didn't have any, but they have still got them online. So my plan is to get it offline, and then I can take the change out of my back to bank and put it back into gifts. So yeah, so that has got £5. So at the minute it's got just about £5 odd, but actually there's a bit more than that. Hope that makes sense. Healthcare isn't getting anything, and it has currently got 35. I am due at the dentist next week, so that will need to be used next week. House obviously isn't getting anything, and it's got £20 in. Shows isn't getting anything, and I've got nothing in there because I have actually taken the money out to put to one side towards the meal that I owe my sister for. So yeah, so that shows. Fur Baby is getting nothing, and he is at the vets this week, so that's the one thing we're going to have to find some money for, I think. Slimming World is getting £5, and that's got nothing at the moment, so that's good £5. So I'll pop that in. So 19th. And all my money is gone, obviously, because we've put it into wherever. And self-care is the last one anyway, and it's got £10 in it at the minute. So yeah, so we're not doing too bad with the sinking funds. We're getting there. Yeah, I am having to use the credit card a little bit this month in the last few weeks. It's not ideal, but do you know what? It's fine for the last month or so. I'm not using more than kind of what my minimum payment is, so that's all sorted. So that's me done, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe, click that like button, the notification bell, and of course there is the comments box down below. Until next time, I shall see you very soon. Bye guys.